Hey, how's it going? My name's Rob from Rose City Ford and I'm the service manager here. I just wanted to congratulate you on the purchase of your new electric vehicle. Now I know some of you probably have wondered at one point or another, what does an electric vehicle need in terms of service maintenance? Well, I know some of you also might be thinking zero emissions means zero maintenance. Well, that is true in some certain parts of the car, but not all of them. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. Typically, with standard vehicles, the maintenance is pretty straightforward. However, an EV, we don't have an engine, so we don't need oil changes or engine filters. EVs also don't require gas, so there's no fuel tank. And since there's no transmission either, we don't need any transmission fluid. So what do they need in terms of maintenance? Well, I'm gonna bring a vehicle in for you and we'll go over those together for you really quickly. All right, now that we have this up in the air, I'm gonna go through with your very basic step one issue that you're gonna have to look into first. Let's start with tire rotation and a multi-point inspection. You'll wanna do that probably every 6 months or 10,000 kilometers. With the weight of the vehicle that it carries for the battery load, it does put a big strain on your tires. So you'll wanna make sure you keep a close eye on that. And like I said, every 10,000 kilometers or 6 months. Also, what we're going to look at as well is this vehicle still has all the front end components of a gas vehicle. So it has your control arms, your ball joints, your tie rod ends. So we're going to keep an eye on those as well, part of the multi-point inspection. And then we will, check out alignments, issues like that may arise when needed. So, and then now I'm going to pull this down for you so we can go over the fluids and filters. All right, so let's look under the hood. So under here, you would think there's really not much to service here. But once we remove all this stuff here for you, this is where everything comes in play. This here, you still have your coolant like a regular vehicle. Your brake fluid in this vehicle also has your 12-volt battery. So that's something we also inspect on every multi-point inspection to make sure your batteries are still charging properly and everything's working that way. You also have on this side is where your washer fluid is. That's something I would suggest is a DIY thing you could do on your own. But what you don't want to do is really get too deep in here. And if you do want to look underneath, just make sure you stay away from the orange wire. That's the power part of the actual battery part of the vehicle itself. All right, well, that about wraps it up here. So if you'd like to book your service appointment with us, you can do so on our website at www.rosecityford.com, or you can also do so on your Ford Pass app. Just simply set Rose City Ford as your preferred dealer and book your appointment. That simple. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you learned something today, and we look forward to seeing you on your next service.